Oh, look at those.
While this goes on, Chancellor, you are pocketing a tax windfall due to the fuel crisis. And the papers are starting to say, hang on a minute, it's very convenient for you not to help, say, drivers, because you're getting money out. Well, let's be clear. Since Trump started this war, we decided the cost of
So now I'm in the aquarium part of the garden centre, and I'm looking at all the cold water fish at the moment. And these are like the goldfish and fancy goldfish and stuff. Some plants. And then over here are some of the more smaller aquarium fish that need warm water. There's lots of pretty ones. It's really hard to choose fish because I want to take them all home. I just think they're all really pretty. I love all the colours, and I've got to be careful because I used to have a slight obsession with fish, and it became my special subject for a while, and I ended up with loads and loads of fish tanks. But I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just restocking the one that I already have because I don't have many fish left in it. So these are really pretty. I like these ones. And these up here are the guppies. It's guppies that I'm after because I'm putting them into quite a small tank. And I have a little tank in my bedroom because the air gets really stuffy in my bedroom. So having a fish tank in there allows, you know, the air to stay a little bit moist and not so dry. I'll get a bad throat otherwise. But it's only a small tank, so I can only put little fish in. And guppies are really small, so they'll do. And there's some more fish here. You can see why it would be tempting to have loads of fish tanks, or why I used to have loads of fish tanks. Look at this. How pretty is this fish? This is a betta, a male betta. He's a fighting fish, and he's all on his own because he's a fighting fish. But he's really pretty. Yeah, there. He's so lovely. I am planning to get a little betta fish setup. You can only keep one. But yeah, it'd be nice to get. I used to have a betta fish. It'd be nice to have another one, but not quite yet. And there's lots of platies, and I think there's lots of miniature cories in here as well. They're really good for cleaning up food that the fish don't eat. I don't have any cories in my tank at the moment. So there's loads of fish to choose from. So it's very hard to pick a fish. And they're not that cheap either. They're not, you know, you have to be careful. Sometimes you get little deals on them. And you also have to be careful that they're friendly. Some of the fish look pretty, but they don't get on with other fish. So they only get on with their own kind. So you have to be careful. Loads to choose from. Yeah, but I think I'm going to stick with getting the guppies, which is what I plan to do today anyway. I'm going to do that. This is my fish tank. And it's only got 3 fish in it. Because I've had these fish for years and they've just been dying off of old age. So I've got them some friends. So today I've bought some guppies. I'm going to put them in. You're hiding away. Why are you all going into that side? I'm going to put them in. But first of all, I've got to float the water in that water so that their temperature evens out. So we're going to do that. There's the bag, and I've put it into my tank, and I'm just going to let the bag sit in here and let the temperature of the water in the bag get to the same temperature as the water in the tank so that they don't get a shock. So I've got one platy in there, which is a baby that survived. I didn't know how. Then this is my black skirt tetra, I think that was called. And there's another tetra in there as well. And that used to be in a great big shoal of tetras, and now there's just the 3 left over. So I decided I wanted to go down the guppy route this time. Well, they're very friendly, these 3 fish, so don't get worried about my tetra going up to the bag and nosing at the new fish. They are very friendly, these 3 fish that are left. They get on with anybody, and they're so friendly. They get excited if I do add a new fish. I did add 2 new fish last year, but they didn't live for whatever reason. And there's a real plant in there, and there's also a hiding area under there, so that they can, if they need to get away, they can. But I will be monitoring them, and I'll show you what they look like when I release them into the tank in a bit. So there they are. They're have a good look over by the other fish. There's 4 guppies. Having a look around their new home. There's the rummy nose there. Everybody's a bit shy at the moment. Like, oh, what's happening? Who are you? Everybody's new, look. He wants to have a closer look, but they're very fast, so he can't get close to them. He's not very fast, that guy. I'm sure my platy would like some more platies as well. I might pick up at some point, but I don't want to get too much in this tank. It's not the biggest of tanks. It is for the little tiny fish. Which is why I've got guppies, because they're very small. So they go well in a small tank. So there you go. They're quite pretty, aren't they? And everyone's got to get used to everybody. I love the way that the guppies are so, they're so, what's the word? Bolshy? I think that's the word, where they kind of just, they don't care, they'll chase the other fish. If they get chased by the bigger one, they'll turn around and chase him back. Yeah, as you can see, everybody's friendly in there. None of the fish are aggressive. And so they'll get on really well together. So that's what I've been doing today. My little tank. Who are you doing up there? Are you shouting at me? I know he's made you a friend. There you go.